you look at the 7 deadly sins, right? This is just some random website I found. Lust, that's the first one, right? Dangerous as hell. If you focus on lust, man, that could ruin your life, man. You out here chasing these chicks. If you're a woman, you out here chasing these sticks. It can be real dangerous. If you base every opinion off of that, 100%. Bible speaks about lust in 2 Timothy 22, 2, whatever, however you say that. Flee also youthful lust, but pursue righteousness, faith, love, peace. The Bible also mentions lust in the following verses: Job, Matthew, Philippians, whatever, however you say that, James, and a lot of things. Chastity or self-control cures lust by controlling passion and leveraging that energy for the good of others. I'm telling you, lust is dangerous, but when you're young, right, you don't really know how to go against lust, right, and make decisions that's not based on that. Right? So when you're young, you might, for instance, pick someone who is not that good for you, but because they could put it down and you like making love to them and those other stuff, you're just super attracted to them to where you're sexually attracted to them. And only that, when you're young, that could be real dangerous if they don't fulfill all those other things. That's how people end up in toxic relationships. That's how men end up with a bunch of babies. And same thing with women, they end up with a bunch of babies. But yeah, lust is dangerous as hell. So I try to stay careful with that. If I'm attracted to someone, it's not just lust, right? I like other things. I like actions. All right. Gluttony, I think that's self-explanatory. Excessive or overgoing eating of food and drink. That's crazy. Yeah, a lot of people will still do it. I think there's no point in even doing that in the first place. Anyone who's going through gluttony or doing gluttony, they're using it to fulfill something else that's missing in their life, right? And I understand it because back I'm saying this I ain't just lose 100 pounds, right? But some years ago, I guess, I was doing something called depression eating, and I didn't even notice that, right? Or just eating to fucking find the dopamines from it or seek happiness from it. Cause I'm if you eat something that's good, tastes good, you feel better, right? That's what I was thinking without even thinking it. And then I realized once I really wanted to lose weight, I'm yo, fam, I've been working out my whole life and I've been big. Don't really make sense, all right? It has to be on my diet. And it's not really per se that I got to stop eating certain things that I like. It's just I got to limit that, right? I don't have to be eating on something throughout the entire day, right? I don't have to get up at 2 a.m. and go eat something. It's not necessary. Things like that, right? And once I stopped doing things like that, my life has been nothing but better, man. Nothing but better. Hit the like button, guys. Let's see. Greed. Greed is self-explanatory. Greed is excessive pursuit of material goods. Woo! We see a lot of people on YouTube, right? They're chasing it. They're chasing it. And that's why, I don't try to do things based off of money. I try to make smarter decisions, right? I'm not everything has to be about money guy. If I don't enjoy it, right, then I'm probably not going to do it. I don't care how much money it is. That's why when people be putting comments on my damn YouTube channel, I hate that shit. If you talk about this topic, your channel's going to blow up. If you make a shorter video, your channel's going. I don't really care about blowing up, to be honest, man. I'm okay with the slow growth. I'm not on here begging. I seen this one YouTuber. I can say his name, but I ain't gonna say his name during this video because I'm not trying to promote this loser. But I seen this one YouTuber that was over there begging for donations. Oh my God. Do I still have that footage? I think I saved it just so I could show example what never to do. But let people donate from the kindness of their heart, bro, or because you gave them value. This nigga was doing whole rent parties, trying to pay my rent. Make sure I'm nigga, you lying, bro. Yo, I don't know what I'm gonna eat tonight. Can someone donate? Donate, help me get a sandwich. Nigga, he really said that. Some of y'all in the live chat know who I'm talking about too. I should have did a video roasting him. Is that video still up? I'm gonna pull that joint up later today in the stream. But yeah, fam, greed, and when you're doing everything to try to get material things on money and obsessed with that. I've never been into cars. I don't understand the fascination with them, but whatever, like what you like. Certain things like that, it's just never been for me. Sloth, laziness, right? Yeah, sloth is excessive laziness or the failure to act or utilize one's talents. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. I hate that. I don't like seeing talented people just be lazy. Yo, man, I'm trying to be a rapper, man. And like, you're like, oh, all right, you can rap. How many songs you got? You see, I can't get to a studio, so it's hard for me, I just be writing. I got a whole book. I knew this dude, man. This is years ago, like 10 years ago. I'll never forget it. I was at my cousin's house. My cousin had this fine ass friend that what they called her? They called her a little bit or something like, whatever. Fine ass short chick that was thick as hell, fam. So this dude, he rapping, he trying to impress her. Yo, man, nigga pulls out a book. I got a whole book. I got a whole book full of raps. Yo, yeah. Where's your songs? You got like a channel I could go to? I didn't even really get to record. Man, you're lazy. You're lazy, slow. Get it done. Get it done. You want to do it? You want to be a YouTuber? Why you ain't got no YouTube videos? You want to be a rapper? Rap. You want to be an entertainer? Entertain. You want to be a stand-up comedian? Get your ass up and go out there and perform, bro. Just go. I can't wait till people boo me. I'm waiting. Man, there's so many moments I'm gonna have doing stand-up that I'm happy for. It's gonna be a blessing, right? So yeah, I don't like that sloth stuff. Raft, that's something I had to really work on growing up, because my thing was I'm even Steven. I never like letting someone get away with doing something like that. So I would really have to try to get Raft on people. And I learned throughout years that it will only cause me more pain. It would continue fucking beefs and things like that. You see it on YouTube, right? A lot of people try to like have Raft against me, and it's like, don't understand why. Did nothing to you. All I'm doing is continuing to grow and be myself, and it kills people that I'm happy with a bunch of supporters that are amazing, that I really do appreciate. They're mad about that. They're mad about that, right? So yeah, they try to use that. Wrath is strong anger or hate towards another person, right? Yeah. And once I realized like it was more towards hate and stuff like that, I had to not mess with wrath. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. My thing is I was always trying to get revenge on someone. So I would be like, I gotta get him. I gotta get him. And now that I'm older, I'm like, stupid. Envy. I think everyone struggles with envy when they're like kids or something like that. Like, and maybe even teenagers and throughout life, if you become a better person, you struggle with it less, especially if you find religion and things of that nature. But envy is really dangerous. I talk about it a lot because a lot of people envy me, and I don't know why. I can't explain it. I live in a shoebox. Can't you see? You can't see how small this place is. So I never understood it. But people envy me for whatever reason. I'm just like, whatever. You're always going to be the one that pays for it in the end when you're the one that's envious, right? When you're the one that's envious, you're not paying attention to your blessings that are around you, right? Or the potential blessings. You're hating on someone, then fam, it could end really bad for you because your heart becomes consumed with it. And instead of focusing on bettering yourself so you can actually be there and receive the blessings that God is preparing for you, then man, it's never gonna happen. Like, think about it like this, all right? I got a lot of friends within the music industry that are successful. They got plaques on their wall, bro. I could be envious as hell, right? I could have been envious for years. Like, why come I don't got no plaques? I make beats. I do good stuff. I write songs. Y'all don't like my songs? I could be no boo-boo envy. Or I could have just kept doing music whenever I felt like it. And then I started experimenting with other stuff, like seeing people on YouTube and going, I could probably do that. And then making a channel. And now where I have supporters and people that actually want my opinion on that would have never even been an option. That is a blessing. That's something that God lined up for me, that I could have been so focused on envying my other friends that are successful in music and just like sitting there all miserable, that I wouldn't have even tried the other stuff, right? Don't block your blessings worrying about the next man. Like comparing, I don't really like that game, man. I'm not into the comparison game. I remember a live stream recently where someone came in and was like, yo, man, I thought your channel would have blew up. This other channel that was doing similar reactions blew up recently. I don't know what happened for you. I was like, I don't know if they would try to come at me and it was just a trollism. I haven't seen them on a single live stream since. So that's probably the case. But stuff like that don't really bother me. I was just like, are you trying to come at me? I don't really care what the next man is doing. Good for them. Maybe they were just better at reactions. Nick, I'm not the best reactor in the world. Maybe I'm not the best debater in the world. And I'm pretty decent at both, I would say. But if someone deserves to blow up, or if I can get a bunch of subscribers or whatever for doing something, just because I did the same thing doesn't mean it's meant for me. Maybe it wasn't meant for me to fucking get 100,000 subscribers or something like that off of doing one particular reaction. That's a possibility, right? Maybe it's meant for me months, years, however down the line. I do a video and then that shit goes viral and then people fuck with me for just me. That could be a possibility. Why would I like limit myself or my potential chasing what someone else did or what someone else is doing? Yeah, that happens to me all the time, right? Like I've definitely been the first to talk about a certain topic, and then like most like someone else will talk about the same topic, cover that shit, maybe even source me, and then their channel will take the hell off. I don't care. It wasn't meant for my channel. Something with their shit, it was designed for them. It was the Lord set them up. He was like, it's your time. That don't mean my time is not going to come. And I'd rather focus on what I'm actually doing, which I say this all the time. It's bringing my supporters value and making you guys happy, man. As long as I'm focusing on that, everything else will work, man. And to be honest, I'm happy as hell now. So I already know I'm blessed. I wake up every day knowing I'm blessed. So all that other stuff, or who you going to blow up, man, it might not happen. And I might not be ready for that type of stuff. Who knows? The Lord is only going to give me what I'm prepared for. So I'd rather just focus on what he did prepare me for, which is entertaining my supporters. Pride. Oh, man. That's a dangerous one, too. Man. Pride is an excessive view of oneself without regard to others. Yeah, man. Pride can be dangerous. Real dangerous, bro. If you're extremely prideful, then sometimes you won't ask for help. You automatically think you're the best, man, which will cause you not to ask for help. You'll never be able to improve. Your ego will be too through the roof, man. Now, I think ego is dangerous as hell. That's something that you got to focus on, making sure that you're not really too into. Like, if someone cracks a joke on me, I don't care, right? Because my ego is not through the roof. I'm like, how dare you? I just put, hold on. I feel like I can't say how dare you without pulling this picture up, man. Someone roasts me and I'm like, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Why she sound like a old witch? Anyway, yeah, man. Nah, my pride is not through the roof like that. It's not important. There's way more important things. I feel like I've lived maybe half my life. Hopefully one third, man. I got like maybe 30 summers left. I'm not trying to waste my summers, okay? I got 30 summers of happiness. I'm not spending that because of my pride. I'm letting other people get to me. Humility kills pride, okay? By removing one's ego and boastfulness, therefore allow an attitude of service, doing for others. Not mad at that. That's literally my whole job. It's entertaining people. So yeah, man, the 7 deadly sins. From time to time, I go back and look at that, man. I go back and look at that and just run through that, making sure I'm on top of my game. I think a lot of people should, man. Real talk. I think a lot of people should. It really will help you out throughout your life, in my personal opinion.